Hello there and welcome back for another tutorial with John Doherty here, aka DT Dynamo. Check out my Twitter and Instagram for really good design and technology content. Now today's video is going to focus on how to use the Loft tool. Now personally this is one of my favorite tools in Fusion 360 that I've discovered at the moment. I find it very useful for a number of things, and we're going to have a little exploration today to see how we might use this tool. So I'm going to start off by going to new design and then clicking on the top plane, and then what I'm going to do straight away is I'm going to draw a center rectangle. Now you can do this with a number of different shapes, but we're just going to use rectangles for the time being, so I'm not really too worried about the size, but I'm going to go 50 millimeters by 50 millimeters, and then I am going to stop that sketch. Now the whole way that you use the Loft tool, or the kind of rationale for using Loft, as you can see here from the description, is you have two shapes, one above the other, and you combine them to make a 3D shape. Now in order to do that you need to have two shapes drawn on the same axes, so in this case the horizontal axes, but they need to be a certain distance apart. So you need to create a second or a secondary horizontal plane, and in order to do that we will need to create what's called an offset plane. So we're going to go to construct, we're going to go offset plane, there we go, and we're going to click on our plane and we're going to set our distance. Now the distance here I'm going to set is going to be 75 millimeters, and I'm going to press enter. And then we're going to click on the plane, click top plane again, and this time I'm going to draw a circle, and I'm going to go with a circle, and I am going to make it slightly wider, so I'm going to go for 100 millimeter diameter, press enter, and then go back to the house key. Now you can see the two shapes are on the same axis, they're just offset away from each other. Now what I do then is I go to create, I go to Loft, and I very simply select my profile. So I click on the first profile, click on the second profile, and I get my new body, which is what I want. And again, I can use that for a whole range of things. So for example, if I was designing a lamp, a bit like what year 9 do in our computer aided design project, this would be perfect for designing a lamp shade. Now it looks a bit bulky to be a lampshade, so I can go back and I can edit the sketch. I can edit either sketch, or I can also edit the actual feature for the offset and make that, for example, say we wanted to go 130 there, spread it out a bit. You can see now it becomes a lot longer of an actual lampshade, if you like, or whatever shape you're looking for there. It might be a cup, it might be a glass, whatever you're looking to design. And again, you can go back in here and you could shell that, for example, 2 millimeters, and you get a nice shelled shape there for whatever product you're thinking about creating. So that is a sort of a very quick and easy way to use the Loft tool to create a complex shape within the matter of a couple of minutes. So this is quite a short tutorial, but hopefully you'll find that useful, and hopefully you'll have fun using the Loft tool. Thank you very much for listening.